All right, while I had the plow, I decided to go ahead and expand the existing fields as well. So we got a little bit more cleanup to do other than just the one new field, but the new field is going to be the primary focus. So I'm going to grab up the rocks real quick off of the expansions and the new fields. And this will take a while. Ooh, I missed a piece right there. All right, just finishing up the last of the rocks on the new big field. There was one more pile. Nope, got him. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go dump these rocks and go do the other fields. Okay, I think that's the last of it up here on the new field as well. Let's check it real quick. Yep, that all looks good. This all looks good. All right, just lined up on top of the hill and down to the other side. It's now the new extension here. So one of the things we definitely need is I think we need a new tractor. You know, something with a little bit more oomph to it, something that we could, when we get ready to cut this field in the future, something we could run both our, mower on the front and possibly get a mower for the back as well. You know, something with at least 150 horsepower, I would say. So we don't have to go huge. I'm thinking we need at least a medium size. And looking at a Massey Ferguson that I really like. I'd go with a John Deere. I haven't had a Deere in a long time, so not sure exactly what we're going to go with as of yet. But that is going to be future problem. Current problem, we need to get in here and get us some seed out, but we don't currently have a seeder. So that is definitely the next thing on the list. We will need a seeder for the future, so I'm actually going to go buy one. All right, let me get up here and see if I can buy us a seeder. All right, so what I ended up getting us is a cast spread seeder. Now, I've not ever used a cast spread seeder before, so I'm hoping this is going to work just fine. And I bought us plenty of seed as well. Went ahead and got 4 bags of seed and got this Massey Ferguson spreader right here. Now, this is the same type of spreader that we currently have on our for lime, but it's a Volteri. This is a Massey Ferguson, so I think it's going to run very similar. Let's give it a try and see how it does. So the idea behind this is a cast seed spreader. So it uses a lot of seed because it just throws it out on the ground as opposed to having direct drill or an actual seeder type planter. And it casts it out. I'm gonna need to get my words out here. I need to optimize out this field, that's for sure. I am not running it optimally right now. Kind of like fast food. It's cheap and it seems to be working, so so be it. Oh, how interesting as well. I was thinking that it was going to continue just to seed, but look here. I've got it running, and the seed count is not going down. That is brilliant. Watch this. It'll go down. Yep, just a tad. Ah ha ha ha. Learned something new right there as well. My new favorite seeder. Boom. What we want to do is in the future, we want to have our cornfield and our soybeans, and then we want to have our wheat field. So we've got a while to go for the wheat field. So we could, while we're waiting on the wheat field, let's think about that. What can we harvest between now and wheat? Let's do oats. Let's do oats. Oats, right? That's what I said, oats. Yeah, let's do oats. There's our oats. So which field do we want to do oats on? Where do we want our wheat field? That's really the big key. Let's do this field over here in oats. You know, until modern machinery came around, cast spreading was the only way to seed a field. Rows of workers would walk side by side, casting out seed. It was actually a protocol on how to do it. Which side to hang the bag off of. Ooh, look at there. That looks like some more stones right there. Hold the bag on the left. Grabbing the bag with the right hand. Take 2 steps forward. Swinging the right hand up and across the chest. Repeat on a steady cycle. Or something like that. I don't know exactly what the protocol was, but that's the way they done it. All right. That looks pretty good. I'm going to run over here and grab up the bucket. Go get those rocks. Yeah, we saw those. I guess technically we didn't see them. They didn't take seed. Oh, what'd you do for 16 liters of rocks? So I'm going to run up here with the trailer and get the 2 bags of seed that are left. There we go. Big bags it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's put them right under here. Get a little closer. There we go, that should fit. Boom. Yeah, baby. All right. Now, let's see if we've got any fish. Go sale. You can actually open these on either end. Oh, no fish in there. But we do have 77 liters of fish, which is good. Everything's running, looking good. Let's see what it would look like over here. Running 6,000 water. That looks good. How are our chickens doing? 100%. Yeah, they should be making eggs here pretty soon. That production's running pretty good. Let's see what the water looks like. Water is 94,000. Okay. Ooh, what was that? Digestite is at 90,000. Oh, that's awesome. We might need to get some more rocks. And we actually have 1,000 liters of seeds. Good, good, good. Oh, speaking of seeds, how are we doing over here? Oh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Corn, baby. Yeah, I love it. Corn, 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 corn. Okay, so to, where do we need some corn? Put the corn over with fish. Fish need corn. Still working on first one, so we're gonna bring the corn over here. Toss that in. Excellent. So what we have in here is a little bit of soybeans, 266 liters. We've got a little bit of wheat, 967. We've got 1877 on mineral feed, and now we have 1800 on corn, and the production is running. Let's jump up here. Let's jump up here and look at the fish. Let's take a look at the fish. Look at them swimming around. Yeah! We got fish in the pond. Yeah, baby. All right. That makes me happy. Happy, happy, happy. Now, it is March, so this tank should be starting to clean up, and the throwaway fish should have it all nice and cleaned up by the end of the month. So we will definitely be putting some more ingredients in there for fish here soon. All right, so top field up here, this is going to be the cornfield. Bottom field down there is going to be the soybeans. I think that's going to work good, and then I'm going to rotate them next year. The oats out here on the left are going to be wheat when it's all said and done, and that should give us plenty of stuff for our fish. What I'm doing here is just coming over and picking up this junk and getting it finally out of the way, and I'll take it up and make a couple bucks off of it at the farm shop. Okay, so the next couple of things we need to look at is our fields that we just planted. They're going to need rolling, and they're also probably going to need fertilizer as well. So that's going to be the next thing I'm looking into, is doing rolling and then fertilizer. Obviously we have fertilizer and we have our spreader, so I'm not worried about the fertilizer. We can always just buy some if we need some. The big thing is going to be the rolling. So that's what I'm going to look into right now, is to see what we can get for our roller. Get up here and, oh look, there's a seed spot we didn't see. There's a spot we didn't seed. I can't, that's gonna drive me crazy. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix it. Look at it. Look at it. I gotta fix it. Now I gotta check to see if there's anything else I missed out here. Just had to get to one spot. Let me find that roller. I'll be back with you guys. All right. So this roller that I've purchased here actually is a dual configuration. So currently I have it configured to be a roller. However, taking it to the shop, all I have to do is change the configuration of it, and I can turn it into a mulcher, which is going to be great because we're actually going to have soybeans, and we're going to need to mulch that up to get the actual bonus coming in the following growth cycle. So this will be a dual piece of equipment for us. We won't have to actually buy a mulcher at some point in the future. And it does take 90 horsepower, so we're going to find out if this thing is going to work or not. We're going to roll, fertilize, grow, and then fertilize again. Let's get this thing down. There we go. See what it looks like. Looks like it's going to pull okay. Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm also going to see if I can hire a worker to do this. Fantastic. Let me get out of his way. All right. There we go. So while he is doing that, or she is doing that, I didn't see if it was he or she, I am actually going to take some time and look into buying a new tractor. So won't bore you guys with having to watch all of me stumbling around and trying to figure out what tractor I want. I'm going to do that right now, and hopefully when I'm back with you guys, I will have a new tractor to show. All right, here we go, team. I might have lost my mind on this one, but spent $95,200 for the New Holland 8670. I have a 3-point PTO on the front, and then your standard PTO setup on the back as well. All your hydraulics. Beautiful looking machine here. Just went with standard wheels. Now, one of the reasons I went with this machine is because it is upgradable. The engine is upgradable all the way to 240 horsepower. So that's about 30 grand to get to 240 on top of what we currently have right now. But at a little under $100,000, this is considered to be one of the large tractors. It's got a little age on it, but that's okay. Absolutely love the way this thing looks. Let's hop in here and start it up and see what it sounds like. So this is the New Holland 170 Genesis Turbo. Again, this is the 170, so it's 170 horsepower. Can go all the way up to 240. It's got a nice turn action to it. Beautiful, love it. Older style New Holland, before they went to the yellow. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. All right. Looks like our guys out here, it's so much bigger than our other one. Look at the size of that thing. It's crazy different in size. And turning radius isn't too bad on it. A little stiff, but I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so now we're gonna have to get some fertilizer. So let's get the Voltaire. Let's get the lime out of it. And we'll go from there. So after the purchase, we are down to just under 16,000. Thought it was going to be on the other side. That's weird. Glad there's no crop in here. So I'm just going to see if I can just push it over there. Oh, that's the other thing. I could get a front end loader with this at some point. Oh, it did. It disappeared. It was taking it just slowly. Okay. So now I want the fertilizer. So, oh, this one doesn't fit in there as nice as the little one does. So if I come in here and let's see here, lime, no thank you, fertilizer. That's what I want right there. And start up. Boom. And we got lots of fertilizer left too, so that's awesome. At 8,000, we just got 1,300. Okay, so he's rolling that one. Why don't we just go ahead and go fertilize the other one? Not sure if he rolled the corner. I need to go take a look at that. I don't think he got I think he got the corner. He went straight and then turned around and came straight back. We'll check a look at that here in just a second. Oop, I think I missed some in the middle. Yeah, I don't think he rolled here in the corner. I think he comes straight across. Yep, needs rolling. Rolled. All right. I'll have to remember to come back and roll that corner. Roll the corner. all the fields. Take a look at it. See how they look. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right, needs lime. Okay, a little spot over there. I'm going to ignore that one. Okay, fertilized. Fertilized. All right, where we had some grass growing, we've got some double fertilization going, but that's fine and dandy. A couple little gaps he missed along the edge here. All right, it's because I didn't do a headland, but that's okay. We will throw that down as well. Hey, buddy, get out my tractor. You're done. Thank you for your hard work. We appreciate you. I'm just amazed this little tractor was able to pull this thing. I mean, it is at max horsepower. It's a lovely little piece of machinery. Hey, what's going on? So we've got another fish that just spawned. And I'm going to take this fish to our brand new spot. We now have our own fish stall. Check this out. Over here, the gate. Oop, got it a little too close. Bring it over here. Let's chunk it down there. We'll get ready to sell it at our own market. Isn't that cool? That is cool. So we got us so the tractor that was up there, I drug it down here for a little bit of decoration. Thought it would look kind of cool. So stuck it right here. Kind of old looking, kind of a Massey Ferguson looking, maybe an IMT looking. It's a very classic square shaped tractor. Got a little picnic table, which was here before, and I just put an umbrella in the middle of it. And we have our little fish stall. That's pretty neat. Got a place where we can sell our fish. I got rid of all those parking spaces, just left 2. Put in a nice little light just in case we get some nighttime parking. And if we ever need to expand it, we can expand it on over here as well. But I was thinking we might do some other things like put a sweet shop in here, or maybe, some sort of market shop, or maybe we'll put in some of those cabins for sale, for rent. I don't know. But the fish market, the fish is what we want to concentrate on. And we now have our own selling facility. So we're taking one business, which is the fish farm, and we're actually selling it to our fish selling business, who then in turn would sell it to the public. So what we're doing is, from the book's point of view, instead of selling it to ourselves, we're selling it from one of our companies to one of our other companies. So we get paid on the spot, and we pay really good for fish. All right, so I'm going to grab up the AMT here. We're going to run over and grab some seed and grab some fertilizer and throw that into the garden. Ooh, flowers. Look at there. I have to go make a flower delivery too. Right. Let's see here. We want the fertilizer. Yep. So fill that up. It's just 850 liters. We'll bring the fertilizer over to the garden. Dump that into the garden. And now we want to grab some seeds. I'm loving this little AMT. This is so cool. All right, so now we want to grab seeds. There we go. We'll throw those in there. All right, there we go. So let's look at the production, see what it looks like. So now we have plenty of water, as always. Seeds look good. Fertilizer is good. We could use a little bit more fertilizer in there, get that out of the red. So let's make one more fertilizer run. All right, fertilizer is in. So solid fertilizer, 23.96, seeds at 23.77. Water looks good. All the productions we want to be running is up and running. And we need lots of soybeans. Okay, now let's look over at our fish. Tank number 1. So we need the soybeans over there. Good on that. Let's look at flowers real quick. We could use a little water on the flowers. And this production here has kind of been a waste of money so far. Just not producing enough tomatoes and things to really make it worthwhile. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, flowers. Let's go deliver these flowers up. 35. Oh, the stall's actually paying a little bit more. So I'm going to take these to Miss Johnson. Beautiful. 35.79. All right, so we got to wait for the first growth stage over here on the grass field so that we can add some more fertilizer to it. But it's all rolled and ready to go. Go down here and look at our oat field. It is all ready to go. So again, it just needs fertilizer. It's a growing state. So when it grows, we might actually have weeds that we have to deal with in there. So that's something else we'll have to think about in the future. We're done with the AMT. We might as well park him back up. And the next thing we got to do is we've got to go work on a little tractor. So we'll grab our toolbox. Actually, we'll pull the toolbox right here because we need to put the tractor over here and charge it up anyway. So we'll go grab him. And we'll park him in the bay, get him charging, and while he's charging, we'll just do a quick little repair on him as well. Ooh, 17. Yep, looks good. And we'll put our toolbox back in the shed. Here we go. All right. It's not blinking. There we go. I didn't hit the charge. I didn't plug it in. There we go. All right. That's running nicely. Oh, she's looking good. Look at that. We got equipment. We've got silo. We've got productions. We've got massive fields. Looking good, looking good. Love it. Well, believe it or not, we're actually ahead of the game. We are good for March. We just have to wait till April now. Then it's back to work.